Closing in on first pitch from Coors Field. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. Set to face these guys, there you see the numbers for the big left-hander Brett Anderson. Alan Craig will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 6-4.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Matt Carpenter steps in now. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he takes ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first?
First inning? Yeah, why not?
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, shortstop,
Nate Walker will dig in now. And he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
get the quick going!
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there are the league leaders in RBIs that we referenced a moment ago. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I'm trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here, as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Number 16 will stand in for the first time here.
Come on, Rockies!
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
All right, Rockies!
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Go, Colorado.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
And now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Another try at 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gonzalez has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are two gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Cards forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Rockies nothing. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jordan Pacheco will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
First baseman, Jordan Pacheco.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Josh Rutledge will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fouled back. Two out, nobody on. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Rockies nothing. Matt Adams will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's kicked off the second with a home run. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, let's run through the sequence here on Show Track. He's going to try and wait him out up there. Looks at 3 straight balls and then the automatic take on 3-0. Finally, he says, I got to swing sometime. He absolutely crushes this ball on the 3-1 pitch.
Peter Borges will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Well, that home run a moment ago, estimated at 425 feet. No outs, nobody on. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Adam Wainwright will dig in here.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's Tulowitzki at short. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Alan Craig will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
It's over here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Here he comes on 2-1. To right field. Barnes is underneath this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Carlos Gonzalez will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Oh, and the spin. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. This ball's not hit hard at all, but it's in a spot where it's going to work out perfectly for him. And he's on base to start this inning with an infield single.
Willeen Rosario will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Let's go, Rocky!
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are two good takes to get it back to 2-2.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Gonzalez holding on, and here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Fouled back. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Here's Arenado with a drive, well hit to left and deep. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Jason Pridey will get his first shot at it here.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Jason Pridey.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Brandon Barnes will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And Wainwright opens with a changeup, good for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. Walker takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Brett Anderson will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And that misses for ball 1. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting any.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. Colorado's out in front, 3-2. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a ball hit high in the air out to left field. Got some good carry to it. Back on it is Gonzalez, but this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first two games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Nate Walker will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Shortstop,
Put
Nate
him away!
Walker.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, lucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now the 2-0. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Prighty patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now.
Number
The guys are
16.
really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Barnes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yadier Molina will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Go Rockies! Let's get you out here.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Barnes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the third coming up. 4-3 St. Louis. Jordan Pacheco will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
First baseman, Jordan
First pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Let's go Rockies! Come on!
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Now, he definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Come on, Rockies!
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Josh Rutledge will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Adams is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Matt Adams will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Matt Adams.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there in left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Peter Borges will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground toward second base. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Adam Wainwright will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows that this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Easy batter, free swinger.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with the ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a 2-out base hit if they want to score right here.
Alan Craig will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Let's go, Rockies!
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
Matt Carpenter will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Has a look, now the pitch. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in to score as well, so the lead swells to 6-3.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there. And he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Michael Lee will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Go down now.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
His last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, it's been a different story. Watching video of the last game is really paying off.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Manny Corpus is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Nate Walker, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far.
Let's kill the inning right here.
Low for ball 1.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike. Not let them score.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Friday is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Rockies 3. Carlos Gonzalez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Borges is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. And anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Willeen Rosario will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Let's go. All right, let's win. Here we go.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And they get him to chase a pitch down, but it won't matter as this is sent into right field for a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Jason Pridey will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Come on, Rockies.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
All right, Rockies.
Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Number 16 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Second baseman, number 16.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Here comes the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Let's get it, Kay. Come on.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The batter, number 4, catcher
Yadier Molina will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Get the peanuts here.
And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Barnes in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Get it going, Rocky.
Fouled straight back. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Brandon Barnes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Rockies, right fielder, Brandon Barnes.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. There to take it in is Craig, and that's your first out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
DJ LeMahieu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
In there, strike one.
No ball. One strike. Come on.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Jordan Pacheco will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Octavio Dotel will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Octavio Dotel.
Peter Borges will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
Hit him down.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Get your pretzel.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Throw it by him. Come on. Quick it back.
Too high, and it's 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
The 3-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Adam Wainwright will bat for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
Pinch hitter? Who needs a pinch hitter? Hey, there's nothing to this.
Now batting, left fielder
Alan Craig
Alan
will stand
Craig.
in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Too tight with that one. 3-0. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Let's go!
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Matt Carpenter will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Got from toe.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
now batting, right fielder Michael
You know, it seems like
Lee.
every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Michael Lee will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Rockies 3. Josh Rutledge will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Let's go, guys!
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Troy Tulowitzki will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Come on, face it now!
Well hit, deep right center field. And that'll get down for Tulowitzki. Looks like extra bases. The relay. And Tulowitzki will make it to third with a triple.
Well, when you've got a dugout that's a little flat, nothing lights them up more than a hustle triple. There's something about seeing a guy race around the bases that tends to energize an entire ball club. Now, let's see if it does just that.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ballgame.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
The 2-2 coming. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives home the run.
Willeen Rosario will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
That's pop for you, pop!
First pitch coming. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle.
Matt Belisle.
Nate Walker will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
That's why folks are talking this guy up as a Rookie of the Year candidate. That's not a terrible pitch, but he jumps all over it. And I'll tell you what, this is a kid that's got a real bright future, if you ask me.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So
for
a
the
call to
Rockies.
the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Logan.
Number 16 will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases
Number
empty
16.
following the home run. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Strike 2.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so important to have a left-handed specialist in your bullpen. This could very well be the only batter he faces. So if that's the case, he certainly did his job.
Yadier Molina will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Pridy is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Matt Adams will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Barnes is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Rockies 4. Nolan Arenado will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
third baseman, Nolan.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Yeah, you wonder if they'll approach him a little differently now that he's 2 for 2 off him. They might not be so eager to go right after him.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's the first out.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Jason Pridy will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now as this game goes along, you have to wonder whether or not this will be his last inning of work. He's due to bat second when their turn comes around.
Brandon Barnes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Didn't get much of this at all as it's pushed to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright, as it's still a 3-run cushion. Peter Borges will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For St. Louis, center fielder Peter Borges.
Now here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Matt Holliday is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright.
Matt Holliday.
Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, left fielder, Craig.
Alan Craig will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They hold a 7-4 lead. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Michael Kadire will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Michael Kadire.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Jordan Pacheco Will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And this could be a tough play back behind the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just 1 away.
Josh Rutledge will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
You can get a hold of one.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Jason Mott will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Jason Mott.
Troy Tulowitzki will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball, 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. St. Louis is out in front, 7-5. LaTroy Hawkins will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Matt Carpenter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Matt Carpenter.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Michael Lee will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. First offering on the way. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Swing and a line drive to center field. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
And they're keeping the pressure on, even with the 2-run lead here in the ninth. Well, they'd love to increase their lead a bit before they take it to the bottom of the ninth. That's for sure.
Nate Walker will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Right here.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah. A hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Yadier Molina will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but That could all change with one swing.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Barnes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 7-5. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Carlos Gonzalez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Willeen Rosario will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. In this one, it was better than the last one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Nolan Arenado is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-5. Good night from Denver.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 10-0. The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 8-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Streets.